Bye. What is up, everybody? Hold on one second. Let me actually, I'm gonna turn this rig off just so I don't get any noises in the background, because people are just like, why do you have them fans going right there? Anyway, what is up? How are you doing? It is February 25th, 2019, and it has been a glorious couple days in crypto. We're doing a little recovery right now. It's no big deal. People are like, oh my god, it crashed, but we're still doing good. We're better than what we were like a week ago, even after the pump and the fall off. So I wouldn't call it a dump by any means. But as the title of this video states, we are going to talk about the Radeon 7 and my thoughts on it, and just generalized idea. And because people keep asking me, do you recommend it? Do you not recommend it? If you haven't seen, I did a couple videos. I did a live stream that was like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, where it was actually me and Spartan Mining were just playing with the Radeon 7, tuning it, and just going back and trying all kinds of different stuff. So if you want to check out me actually hands-on with the card, just go to the channel and look for Radeon 7 mining live. I think that was the video. But right now, we'll just jump over here. I laid it out very, very simple, and let me change my scene here so y'all can actually see it. Radeon 7 mining, and well, I'm only talking about Ethereum right now. It can do some other things, Ravencoin and Monero. It's just not profitable on those, barely, just barely. But for Ethereum, by far, that's the best for it at this moment, until we actually get a good grid miner for it. Because all the grid miners I tried, gold miner and stuff, just kept crashing out. B miner didn't work. Anyway, mining Ethereum. I was getting 95 mega hash, pulling the core clock and also the core voltage down. If you watch the video, I'll show you all the settings and everything closer to the end. And I was getting 95, 94 mega hash, 260 watts, and the temperature was sustained at about 65 Celsius. It wasn't overheating, and that's with the fans not ramping up, because the Radeon 7 still is having issues on certain cards with the fan not ramping up. So the fan was only doing about 800 RPMs. The fans, it's got 3 fans, only about 800 RPMs. If we can make this thing run cooler, potentially could squeeze some more performance out of it, but we're looking at around 2.7 watts per mega hash. So it's doing pretty good. Currently in today's market, as of today, which we're down a little bit for mining because everybody kicked their daggone mining rigs back on when Ethereum went, over 150. So that actually difficulty is a little high. So this looks a little worse than what it was when I was first doing it, but we're looking at making $1.14 a day in straight Ethereum. We're going to burn about 62 cents a day in a 24-hour period, and that's mining at 10 cents per kilowatt hour. So you're looking at about 51 cents a day profit if you were to sell off every single day. Obviously, most of us don't sell off every single day, but not bad numbers right there. Not bad at all. Now this is the hard part of the video, because everybody's like, oh my god, do you recommend it? Do you not recommend it? I'm still currently on the fence right now. I'm going to give it a soft not recommend for the current market. I'd really like to see what they put out right underneath this card. They might not put anything out, but if they could release, and I've talked to a couple people about this, but if they could release like a 12 gig or even an 8 gigabyte variant of this Radeon 7, call it the Radeon 5, they could even cut the core clock on it a little bit. We need the HBM, the memory speed. We just don't need as much physical memory, because I cut the core clock way down. It does not need a bunch of core power to get these kind of hash rates on Ethereum, at least not right now. Everything's going to change when, we go prog pow. But I'm just talking about right now, because who knows when we're going to go prog pow? Who knows when it's going to actually happen? We're just talking about here and now. It's got a couple issues. The fans, we need some drivers to get released, and we also need the miners to get set up for it fully. So with those things coming in, those 3 things, this could turn from a soft, pass or a soft not recommend into a full-fledged, sell all your mining rigs and buy Radeon 7 hard on, and you never know. But Nefarious Fool says, as of February 21st, vote was in favor of ProgPal, and we might get ProgPal eventually. But as of right now, we'll just talk for right now. So, yeah, it's more efficient than the RX cards. It's too much. It's too much memory. It's too much money. If this is a $500 card, I think people would be scooping these up left and right. But I know AMD can't sell them for $500, mostly because of they've packed 16 gigs of some of the most expensive memory that man has right now, like created. So, with that being said, Radeon 7, awesome card. Needs cooling, needs drivers. Really needs a revision. We need a cut down memory version of the Radeon 7. Just less memory. All the speed. Alright, so with that being said, let's get out of that and let's look at the market. And if you're new to my channel, by the way, and you just clicked on the video to look at the Radeon 7, or if you're in the live stream right now, Monday through Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I do a little live stream. We talk about the market. We talk about what my cards are making, what they're not making, what they're mining. I don't always recommend what the best thing to mine is. I kind of just go with what I like, and I show you my real world numbers. These are not like mining calculator numbers. These are physical, real numbers of what my cards are doing. Now, with that being said, not everything's perfect. I'm not perfect, and my cards aren't perfect by any means. So you should be making more money than me on a regular basis on your cards. But let's take a look at the market. We're looking at a $3,876 Bitcoin. I think a very, very, very good price on Bitcoin, honestly, because it fell down. We were at what, almost 4,100 plus, fell down to like 3,700 overnight, Sunday night, and then we've been creeping back up. We've crept back up to this $3,800 range. I think we could probably see, maybe 3,900 in the next couple days. Ethereum crept up over 160, and now we fell back down, but we're almost at that 140 range. I'd like to see it back at 150, but I'm not gonna ask for more than what I'm due. I'm not gonna take it for granted. So 139, I'm happy with Ethereum right now. Litecoin's at 46. It's doing its own thing. It's just following the market. Monero's at 49, and Ethereum Classic's at 437. So Ethereum Classic still has a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do at Ethereum Classic. Now, as for some Grin's not doing so well on the Satoshi side and also the dollar side. It's lost almost like a full dollar. We were up to $5 range, and now it's at $3.98. But I wanted to show y'all Zcoin. It's actually still healthy, because Grin and Zcoin price-wise were almost identical there for a while, but now there's been a bigger gap forming, and actually Zcoin is pulling ahead even a little bit more. I got a lot of stuff. ETN, you want me to look up at ETN? Let's see what Electroneum's doing. Electroneum is at a 7/10 of a penny, or 193 satoshis. Man, Electroneum's going to be around for a long time. It's just, I think it's going to be undervalued for a long time, unfortunately. I'm an Electroneum holder. I believe in Electroneum. It's just, they need to do something. Now, also, what was the last one? Beam. Yeah, oh, god dang. Holy smokes, Beam's under $1. We're looking at an 88-cent Beam. So, oof, that's rough right there. That is definitely rough. Man. Whew. Not something I like to see. What about Nerva? Haven't looked at Nerva in a while. 2 cents. Wow. Yeah, Nerva's not doing so good. Probably last one we're gonna look up for today. BCD, Bitcoin Diamond, 77 cents. Not doing bad. Okay, let's roll over to the actual graphics cards, and I'll let y'all take a look at that. Let me catch up on the live chat over here. Sonia Near, just an update on my mining rig. I am so close to be mining on my first GPU this spring, and I'm doing a full GTX 1060 build. That is awesome. I assume you're talking about 1066 gigs, correct? Quantify Crypto, anyone still running 1050s? Well, Quantify Crypto, I have a 6-card rig of 1052 gigs. The Deadwood 11, hey, I messaged you on the 1060 rig. Yes, I will message you back on that. Sorry about that. Bitcoin Diamond, Sonia Near, was at 77 cents. It was actually up over the last 24 hours. Jason says an update on my systems. I forgot to update here. You're looking at 85 to 90 cents on 1080 Ti. Your 2080 is doing 90 cents. Your 1660 Ti is doing 40 to 45 cents, and your 1070 is at 50 cents. So, yeah, you're about in line with me on some of my cards. My 1070 is doing 51 cents a day. It's down from yesterday on Zcoin. The Zcoin price is actually up, but guess what? Everybody saw this resurgence in the market, you know, going green. So we had a bunch of miners turning their mining rigs back on. So Ethereum difficulty's up, Zcoin difficulty's up, difficulty on everything's up. So even though Zcoin actually is price is doing very well, what we're making is actually down because there's, you know, more people on it. The Deadwood 11, I have a single 1050 Ti on ETH. It gets 14 mega hash. That's about right. You're looking at about 14. I've seen some 1050 Ti's with really good memory, and they'll get maybe 15, a little bit more. Jason Valera, the GTX 1660 Ti is 38 to 48 cents a day if no one has tried the 1660 Ti yet. I believe Red Panda Mining, a friend of his, actually, he showed a video mining on a 1660 Ti, and they were getting about 29 mega hash on Ethereum. So if we compare that to like right now, the 570s at 28.5 mega hash doing about 34 cents a day. So on Ethereum, it looks like it'd be 35, 36, right under the RX 580 at 37 cents a day. So 1660 Ti, not exactly what we thought it was going to be. But, yeah. Jay Smith, where's the Radeon 7? I had the Radeon 7 results back here. Let me pull them back up for you. Yeah, 16, 16, 16. Yeah. So here's the Radeon 7. I don't personally own the Radeon 7. They just let me log into it. I remoted into it. So if you want to see that video, go and click on my channel, look at Radeon 7 mining live stream. And it's actually just probably like an hour-long video of me tuning and playing with the Radeon 7. But this is basically what I ended up with right here. 95 mega hash at 260 watts, 2.7 watts per mega hash, and profit of 51 cents a day mining Ethereum as of today. Crypto Mikkel says should be in tomorrow on Grin. It did 4.1 at 100 watts. Ooh, that's pretty good. Thank you for that, Crypto Mikkel. And if you want to look at this a little bit more in depth, the way it reads is single graphics card. This is the percentage of change in fiat value over 24 hours. What it's making in fiat today, what it was making in fiat the previous day, the algorithm or coin it's on, and the average mega hash per card, and then Satoshi value it's generating per card per day. So there it is. Bam. All right, now Jay Smith, hello from Russia. Jay Smith, well, welcome from the U.S. Nice to see some people tuning in from all over the world. Small world. Billy B, will you guys do a video on Booster Bros about selling cards? Yes, we'll eventually get around to that. For sure. Secret Recipe, hi, what's up, Secret? James Bristol. Just got my first GPU mining Ethereum, RX 580 doing 31.4 mega hash. It's running at 69 degrees. Is that too hot? James Bristol, that is not too hot. You could, is your fans cranked all the way up? I like to keep my cards below 70. Some people like to keep their cards like below 60. A realistic temperature range is mid to high 60s. Not really a problem. Those cards will put up with it, no problem. Toxic 2344. How much are those 1050s? What's wrong? How much what are the 1050s? Jay Smith, how much your cost per watt? Oh, I pay 10 cents per kilowatt. Let me fill that in so people don't get confused. Per kilowatt. Yeah, 10 cents per kilowatt. Bam. Bitcoin Jake, I'm here lurking while I code some Python scripts. Oh, okay. Awesome, man. Yajnik says there's too much snow in Canada. Like, how much does it cost to buy a used one typically? Toxic 2344. I don't recommend buying 1050s currently because the price is actually up on 1050s. 1066 gigs are a lot better buy, and look, they more than double your performance for mining. So 1660, or 1060, not 1660. I'm getting tongue tied. Ugh, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, deal of the day. It's been the deal of the day for like the last 3 days. I don't know how long they're going to hold this deal out for, but they're selling these 6 GPU mining rig frames. They don't come with the fans, but they're $20, and that is Amazon Prime shipped. So I just don't see how they can make money on it, because these actually look better than the other ones. They have a little bit more like support. They got like some coverage on the side, and they're compatible with dual GPU or dual power supplies. It's just a good looking frame, and 20 bucks is just dirt cheap. So the link for that is down below in the description. Quantify Crypto. I got two 1050 Ti 4 gigs for sale, keeping my 1060s though. Well, Quantify Crypto, if you want to try to sell them, we have a for sale channel in the Discord. There's some good guys in there. Oh, Mr. 751 says his beer is running at 33 degrees Fahrenheit. Perfect, right above freezing. Toxic, what's a good cheap buy? Doesn't have to make money, just need a card to make videos about. A 1060 is honestly a great all-around card. You can use it not only to mine with, but you can use it to actually game with, do a little bit of video editing. It can honestly put up with a lot. 1060 is still a great card. Sonia, look up Amazon GTX 1066 gig, okay? 1066 gigabyte. By the way, if you're new to the channel, guys, because I see we're at like 55 viewers, so it's a little bit more than normal, but this is the section of the live stream where it's kind of like if you want something, just ask it. If you have a question, ask it. If you want me to look up something, just fire it away. And it's open mic, so to speak. Go to low to high, 1066 gig. 1050s, 570s, 560s. It's 3 gigs. Man. Let's see here. $249. That's not a good deal. You're gonna probably want to get your 1060s on eBay. Let's go. We'll look at some eBay deals. Let's see here. GTX 1066 gigabyte. Jay Smith. Why you use ETH for mining on Nvidia and why not Grindcoin? OnePlusCoin. Well, I'm not using ETH on all my cards. I have ETH on my 1080 Ti and then my 560, 570, 580. Everything else is actually Zcoin and Aeon, and then I have the 2070 doing Grin on the Kudo miner. So yeah, I don't have all my Nvidia on there. Sorry if I thought, or if I made you think I did. I probably need to get that 1080 Ti switched over there. Will Trog, have you retried Better Hash? I actually have not. I need to. Let's see here. Try store.zotac and their refurbs. Let's go through eBay real quick because we can find some good deals on here. Let's go buy it now. We're gonna sort lowest first. These are scams, by the way. This looks pretty good. Ooh, no. Look at that. Look at that seller. 0. Do not buy from a 0 seller. Here we go. 150. Seller's got 12. 100% positive feedback. Not exactly the amount of feedback that I would prefer, but looks pretty good. 100% working. 1060. Super clocked. 150 bucks. See if we can't find one from a little bit more reputable seller. It's probably from the same seller, isn't it? Yep, the same seller right there. Right here, 159, 1066 gig. It's a dual fan, 109 and 100% positive feedback. That's not bad at all. Look at that. There you go. That being said, that's a lot better deal than paying $250 for this thing. Digital Gold still has some 1080 Ti's for sale for $480. Nefarious Fool. Jay Smith for 1070. Use Beam Grin Coin 1+ coin. Jay Smith. Okay, let's look it up. Let's see what it does. What to mine? 1070. Calculate. Looks like I mean, Zcoin's top of the list right now. Grin lost a little bit of money today, so I don't think it's actually too bad to mine Zcoin on the 1070s right now. But I will be doing some Grin mining in the future, so yeah, we can highlight that a little bit. DP King, what do you think about the Antminer S9? I think the Antminer S9 burns a lot of electricity and is not really profitable unless you have free electricity or very, very cheap electricity. Benjamin Curtis got a pair of 1050 Ti's the other day for $156. That's a good deal. That's $70 a card. I wouldn't turn somebody away from that. Toxic, that's a bit out of my price point. It doesn't have to do anything useful, just have to mine like pennies worth per day. Toxic 2344. Doesn't have to do anything useful. Let's see what a 1050 Ti is going for. Lowest 1050 Ti. On the 1050s, you have to go over here and you have to make sure it says used, because there's so many scam ones, and the scam ones are all pretty much all listed as new. So go buy it now, used, and then go lowest first. Jay Smith says use Crypto Zone calculator. Okay. Crypto Zone calculator. I've used that one before. One. There we go. One. Calculate. Showing Bitcoin RM. What the heck? XDNA, Ubic, Brofist coin. Oh, the Poo Bros. PewDiePie's. +1 coin. Zcoin's still doing pretty good on here. Where's Grin at? Is Grin not on here? Did I pass it? Hold on. Control F. Grin. Oh, Grin's not on here. What? Okay. That is odd. Go back to eBay. Where were we at? We were looking at 1050 Ti's, weren't we? Did I lose it? Okay, I guess I lost it. GTX 1050 Ti. We'll check this out before we get off on the live stream. Crypto Zero have not Grin, but have other interest coins. I'll definitely keep that in mind. I didn't know daggone like the Brofist coin was doing so good. Like it was so profitable apparently. Support the PewDiePies. You know what I mean? Let's see here. Lowest first. 1050 Ti. We need to go buy it now. Secret recipe. Let's get both our communities together and start a new coin project. We have some ideas. I'd be down for that if it's just got to do something. That's my biggest pet peeve with a lot of these coins. They have to do something. So I mean, if somebody can realistically come to me and be like, you know, this is a coin and this is what it does, and it's just it clicks, then all about it. You know what I mean? Okay, we gotta search used. I'm getting off topic, guys. 1050 Ti used, $100, $100, 120. Man, that's a hard pill to swallow when you can jump up and spend $40 more and get a 1066 gig, which not only is going to mine more, it can mine longer, it can mine more algorithms, just more in every way. You know what I'm saying? Secret recipe. We have some devs already, but we need more. Secret recipe. Message me and we can talk about some stuff. I don't know what we're gonna dev up, but we've tossed around some ideas. It's got to do something. You know what I mean? All right, guys. Well, thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate it. DP King, are there any good ASICs that don't cost thousands of dollars? Well, I have an Antminer L3 Plus upstairs. Currently not running. I need to get a new cable, but I think they're considered to be a good ASIC. They just don't make a lot of money right now. I think all the ones that make a lot of money are thousands of dollars. I'm not a big ASIC guy, so I don't keep up with everything. But I do know if you go over, Coin is just about to release a video on a new ASIC that's apparently really good. So right now, I think Coin is pretty much the only guy doing like ASIC reviews. So if you want to check him out, he's on YouTube. I'm sure most of y'all know him. Great guy. He's the one that got me into mining, and he should be able to tell you what you need on the ASICs. Bitcoin Jake says an L3 Plus will lose you about $13 a month on Litecoin. Yeah, if it will. Yeah. So L3 Plus is pretty much a mine and hold situation. Quantify crypto, don't buy ASICs, buy Bitcoin. Yeah, don't mine crypto, buy crypto. Yeah. Brandon, what do you think of the 1030s? GT 1030. I got a 1030. And what's the cheapest one? 70 bucks. Woo, $70, and that thing is gonna make pennies. I don't really suggest them for mining. If you needed a card to get you started, a 1030 could definitely get you started. But do I recommend it? Not really, man. It's just such a small card. Really small card. You know what? If you're okay with losing a little bit of money a day mining, and you want something that might perform a little bit better, what about a GTX 680? Bitcoin Jake, are you still in the chat? Don't you have a 680? And what does it make a day? $115. That might be out of the budget. What about a 770? Another good option. Let's see here. What about a R9 280X? 280X? We need buy it now. We need lowest shipping. R9 280X, 3 gig graphics card. Okay, I would probably tell somebody to buy like an R9 280X before I would point somebody towards a 1030, because it's a similar price range. You're looking at 70 bucks with a little bit of shipping on this one. And this is a stronger card every way you cut it. Still not going to be able to mine Ethereum. It's only a 3 gig card, but your 1030 can't mine Ethereum either because it's a 2 gig card. But this is not profitable to run in any stretch of the imagination. This will burn more electricity than it will make, but they're still not bad cards. Why not buy 574 gig? Let's look at a RX 570 4 gig. All right, Booster Bros has got it for the same price. There you go, Toxic. That's your answer. 80 bucks, 574 gig, and at least you're on a semi-new generation of card. You're not going to be burning the house down with electricity. Light Cider, are you playing around with POS or masternodes? I did a little bit with some masternodes, and I saw a lot of them go under, so I'm glad I didn't get into too many of them. But no, I'm pretty much just primarily mining right now. Various says 4 gig will have about a year and a half for that DAG file on Ethereum. Very nice. Thank you for the information. Oh, hey. Doggy came in here. I'll message the selling portion on Discord. Okay. So Toxic's going to go to the Discord if you guys want to post up your stuff for sale. It looks like Bo Warren has two 480s, 4 gigs. So guess y'all can meet up in the Discord and connect. Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in. It's been fun, and it's been real, and it's been real fun. You thought I was gonna say it ain't been real fun, but I didn't. I just want to thank everybody for tuning in. Yeah, so we'll be back 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, like normal, and maybe have some more new stuff to do. But let me fire back up the mining rig. It's been down for 30 minutes. I can already feel it getting a little cool in the room. Fire it up. Yeah, there we go. You hear that? That's a sound of money right there. There we go. All right, everybody have a good night. Peace out. Wicka, wicka, wicka. Adios.